let's talk about the music business. Like we were talking off camera, and I was telling you, if you can't protect your intellectual property, that's where all your money is gonna come from.
Right.
So if you're not really savvy in that domain, so you're gonna end up losing a lot of your, uh, you know, the revenue you might be able to generate from your creativity, your art. So like, tell me about that legal side of your record, independent record label right now. How
Yeah.
you guys are managing to to protect your
To
intellectual
protect.
property?
Yeah, it's definitely a process that's ever going. You know what I mean? We're still learning every day, but what I can say with the steps, we definitely try to protect our music. So recently, we used to work with other producers, hit them up over the
Yeah,
internet, but now we have I'd say a designated producer,
like an
my friend.
in-house
Yeah, in
producer.
house, my bro Eddie Ambition. Shout out, man. Very talented. Um, so we'll get the beat from him, sign the leases or whatever we got to
Yeah.
do, the paperwork, just so we could protect having our music out. We do have like platforms where we could release our music. So for the most part, right now, we just have we're just really trying to protect the music so
Okay.
much, but still trying to get out, which is a weird thing because as you're trying to get out and you're trying to protect the music, the more material you put out,
Okay.
and the less you don't have knowledge on stuff, things can potentially happen,
Yeah.
in the middle. But um, yeah, we're definitely learning on that.
Okay, so as far as your the network you have in place to,
Hmm.
I mean, it's one thing making the music.
Hmm.
If you can't get it out to the people to consume,
Right.
then you're not doing anything. You're just doing it for your personal entertainment, I guess. Like,
Hmm.
what do you have in place as far as social media to communicate that talent to people?
Mm,
You reach out to me through Instagram.
yeah.
Any Twitter account?
Yeah, I do have a Twitter. My
Okay.
Twitter is a little bit more. I use that one more, almost as like a kind of like a blog kind of,
Okay.
So I more so get my thoughts out on
Hmm.
Twitter and keep business on Instagram
Yeah.
promotion and stuff. But everything is still in aligned with my brand and my artist. So you'll always still consistently see me posting music.
Okay.
I always try to get some type of some type of ear or some type of knowledge of what people want from you as an
Okay.
artist.
Hmm.
Even though it's not really, you still just want to keep being in the know so that you can be able to get the product out because
Okay.
at the end of the day they are fans. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You got to treat them like fans and supporters.
Okay. So it's more like you're willing to take constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Not many people can be able to handle that. So
Yeah.
if you could do that as an artist, it helps people to grow a lot.
Mm,
You know.
mm,
So when it comes to the system you have as far as like the open mics, like
mm.
opening for big names, have you been through a lot of those or
Yeah,
any
I've
open
been
mics
through a
recently?
lot of the open mic circuit through DC, some in Maryland, but I can honestly say for the most part, the whole DC area, PG area, I've done almost all the open mics. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
How do you feel about the open mic circuit? Do you think it's very uh, is it beneficial to artists like you guys who are trying to come up, or it doesn't really do any good to you guys? It's just
I'll definitely say this. I won't say that won't do any good
Mhm.
because you being up on stage, even if you went up there by yourself, if it looked like sound checking, you just got the mic.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, at least you're still getting stay familiar with the stage,
Okay.
performance, stuff like that. So it'll never be completely completely unnecessary.
Okay. Is it more of like so you recommend it to people to get the experience, the feel, the
Yeah,
crowd?
yeah, I will
Okay.
say it is a stage though. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Once you pass the stage, I don't think it's beneficial to keep doing those shows. You
Okay.
know what I mean? So
So eventually you have to grow. Like
definitely.
what I've seen artists doing too, they'll open again, it costs money. It might
Mm,
require you to have a little bit more money, but
mm,
you might open for like an artist that is popping right now, like for
mm,
example that baby. When he's
mm,
coming through, you might open for him or
mm.
stuff like that that I've seen in the past,
Right,
people do. So
right, right.
as far as making music costs money.
Mm.
So how do you generate money from your music to be able to keep going? Uh, you have Spotify, maybe
Yeah,
your
so
plays from there.
yeah, so
Oh,
we do get, when I release music, we'll get like the streams,
okay,
the
that makes
revenue
sense.
from that. But honestly, being an artist, to fund, and I don't feel like a lot of people understand, it's a lot,
Yeah,
And I know, just being,
yeah,
being DJ and everything, just even starting this whole, it's definitely a lot to fund. But I will say, I've done some things that I wouldn't, you know, we've had to get some money, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We've definitely done that. We funded when we did do what we had to do to get that money. We did put it into the business, and that's
Okay.
important. Like, even if have to figure out ways to do what you got to do, it's always best to just do, the legal way, just
Yeah.
go ahead. But if you got to do what you got to do, I would definitely say invest into your career.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it though, like you say, you got to do some stuff. But I'm not gonna try to, let you tell that story because you don't know who's listening these
Yeah,
days.
nah, you're right, you're
So,
right, you're right.
if you look at it, people
Mm-hmm.
who have made it consistently, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dope dealers.
Yeah.
Look at all of them, the top dogs, right? Because you
Mm-hmm.
gotta have money for the promotions.
Right.
If you want a features for Boosie right now, guess what?
Mm-hmm.
Boosie might charge you 10K.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's being average, like you and I, do we
Mm-hmm.
have 10K sitting somewhere to go give, Boosie
Yeah.
or that baby?
Ooh.
I was watching this interview that baby was saying he paid, I think, 15 stack or 10 stack to Boosie to have a verse. How many people
Yeah.
have 16K or 20K to go give Boosie?
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
you do it, guess what?
It.
It'll upgrade your status
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it'll give you some sort of benefit back. But
Yeah.
how many people can
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. I'm more so, and I also try to look at it like how you said the baby with that money he gave Boosie. In his eyes, he may not even see it for the exposure. You know what I'm saying? He might have just been like, "This is something that I know will just. This is something that I've always wanted." You know what I'm saying? Like a feature with Boosie.
yeah,
Like you said, no one has that type of money to pay, but it's all investing.
yeah,
If you do have it and you invest it, you'll definitely reap it 10 times over. You know what I'm saying?